Hi, my name is John Stevenson. I'm an attorney with Madelman, Weinroth, and Miller. One of your main concerns should be when deciding whether or not you're going to draft a will is what happens to your children in the event that you pass without a will. There are two main considerations that you should be thinking about. First being the custody of your child, and second being how your assets are going to pass. With respect to custody, if you pass and you have a surviving spouse or the biological parent of the child is still alive, that individual will more likely than not take custody of the child if they're willing to come forward. If that individual does not exist, then a court will appoint a guardian for your child. More likely than not, the appointment of the guardian will be someone who is a biological relative to the child. However, the judge must take into consideration the best interests of the child, and this may not always be the case if a relative is deemed to be unfit by the court. Also, another consideration is the child's age at the time that you pass. If the child is of an age that they are reaching adulthood or a young adult, the court may also take into consideration their preference. With respect to your assets, every state has rules of intestacy. And basically, these rules were put in place by the state that if you pass without a will, it's okay, the state has made one for you. In most instances, while every state's rules vary a little bit, spouses will primarily inherit first, followed by biological children. If there is no surviving spouse, biological children will take in equal shares. It's important to take into consideration the age of the children at your passing. If these children are minors at the time you pass, a conservator will have to be appointed on behalf of the child. The conservator's job is to manage the finances or inheritance that the child will be entitled to until the child reaches the age of majority, which differs from state to state. While this is a difficult subject to approach or think about, it is very important that you have a plan in place for the benefit of your children.